Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sabrina Aulia Oganti. I'm from SMAIT, NURUL JAMBI. First of all, let us express our praise and gratitude to the presence of Allah Almighty. Because of that, we can gather here without any obstacles or troubles. Not forgetting, let us send salawat and salam to our Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He guides good deeds who never ever think hard for the sake of better and better way of human life. Let me take this opportunity to say a few words about the topic that we must embrace, namely, English in the age of AI. Why skills still matter? Ladies and gentlemen, here I will discuss a little bit what is currently happening. In this day and age, we have been greatly facilitated by AI, be it in task, search, or even language limitation. Many websites have helped us with language barriers, right? But have you ever wondered how many people have a real English skills in Indonesia? Based on the CNN Indonesia website, the 2022 English Proficiency Index report released by EF Education first place Indonesia in the 81st position out of 111 countries studied. And in the fact, 18 until 20 years old in Indonesia have a much lower level of the language than 26 until 20 years old. This shows how low language skills are in Indonesia during school. The school period should be one of the country's footholds so that its citizens have qualified language quality. But in fact, it's not like that. Many young people today have a short-sighted by saying, why we do have English skills? I don't think I need it. Or, it doesn't need to be difficult to have good skills in English because we have AI that can help us with translation, whether it's assignment or anything. Of course, this is very wrong thought because there are many reasons why we must have English skills. Among them, the first is that English is an international language that communication is used almost all over the world. English is the official language of 53 countries and is spoken by around 400 million people around the world, which is important because it allows you to communicate easily with your fellow global citizens. The second is that English is the language of business. Well, English is the dominant language of business communication and is almost be a necessity basic to international work competition. Research from around the world shows that business communication between companies and even between countries is most often done in English, and many national and multinational companies expect their employees to be fluent in English. This cannot be ignored as it will boost your career and business potential. This is the one of the main keys for improving worker competitiveness, especially in the global arena. But is that all? Of course not. If you have English skills, the learning process can be dependent. You can study journals or literatures from various international institutions that they have high validity. You can also learn many things and increase your knowledge. Well, if you are a student and you want to excel in school, then you must participate in various local competition. Then you must prepare yourself if at any time you are asked compete in international arena. English is certainly a mandatory language used international competition. You must also have the opportunity to build friendship and expand your knowledge with opponents from other countries. From the facts above, it is very clear that even though we are in a very sophisticated age with a lot of AI, we still have to have skills in English. Because in my opinion, skills is number one. If you don't have skills and only depend on the web or AI, of course it's different. You may be able to now do assignment with AI and speak with the help of a web translator. But of course, every man-made has a flaw. If you don't have a skill and if you don't have internet, of course you can use AI. Then what would you do if it was like that? Of course, that's why skill is so important. Because if you have skills, of course, you won't worry about it, right? Moreover, we see anything that is tested and must have an English language skills test. That's how important English is in the world. I hope Indonesian youth know why they must learn and have high awareness of it. So, the level language in Indonesia increases into the world arena. And I hope that the youth become a smart generation and have good in skills language. Because the better the language skills in the society in the country, it shows how good the country is. Remember, even though we are in the age of AI, skills still matter. Perhaps this is all the speech that I can deliver on this occasion. I apologize profusely to all of you and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.